Durga Prasad. He is the first passed out from 2009 to 2013. He is a very good student, and the main thing is he is the founder and CEO of Durga Prasad Engineering Privates Limited, and also founder and CEO of Viodox Private Limited. So I would like to hand over the session to Durga Prasad so that he would like to share his total journey. Yeah, over to you, Durga Prasad.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much. Hello, guys. So, as ma'am said, yes, I was the first batch student from 2009 to 13, and I'm from mechanical background. Even like my family is into mechanical background, and then later, I'm taking up the legacy, and then I've established my own company now, which is doing really good. Uh, yes, we are. Like the Durga Prasad Engineering Private Limited is completely into fabrication, pre-engineered buildings, and then solar, and then construction as well. So coming to my journey at college, yes, in 2009, like when I got a wonderful rank in MSET, so my father gave up on it, and then he just out of his friend's reference, he joined me in CMRTC, and then yes, my journey started with the CMR Technical Campus. So we had a wonderful team, a wonderful faculty then, like Rajesh sir, another Durga Prasad sir, and then Teja sir. So one thing which uh, attracted me towards the college was that the way they teach, the approach they give us while teaching the particular concept or the subject, and the in and out knowledge of that particular concept gives you the confidence even when you are a student, and right now when I'm implementing it in the projects. So prior to getting directly into entrepreneurship, I had my placement where I've joined in a company called Annapurna Filtration Systems. So that was into complete the thermal filter manufacturing. So I have joined there as a sales engineer, and later got promoted up to sales manager, and then left Annapurna Filtration Systems, then joined IntelliZone Energy, which is completely into solar. Uh, and I, after gaining experience in the complete field of solar, then I've come out of IntelliZone Energy and then started my own uh, brand of streetlights called SunPath. So where we have inbuilt battery and inbuilt battery management system. So it comes, it illuminates that particular area for 12 hours. So yeah, and today after catering to all these tech giants and majority of the builders, majority of the real estate guys and all, so today I'm here, and yeah, I have 3 patents on my name. Am I audible? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay.
continue.
So yes, I have 3 patents on my name right now. One is for a solar structure.
Sorry for the disturbance.
Yeah, that's okay. Am I audible now?
Yes, sir.
So perfect. So I have a patent on a, solar module mounting structure, one solar street light, and and on a software. So this is me, and yeah. If you have anything you want to ask, you can ask me out.
Can you explain how you got an idea to start a company and how you had entered into that?
All right. Okay. So, like I had this dream or passion of becoming an entrepreneur since I've joined the college. After looking at the nearby industries and my father's friends' industries and all, I thought of, getting into entrepreneurship then. But, to start it up, you should have a when I was in BTech, and then when I was doing all my project works, my practicals, my theories, and everything. So then I just learned a bit about what mechanical engineering is. But coming to the main learning, then I had when I visited factories with my father and some of them through college and all. Then I came to know how a particular factory runs, and then how we can create employment, how we can create opportunities, how we can get into market, how we can close particular deals and uh, back the orders and all. So that seemed that I mean I felt that to be a challenge, because there are a number of competitions and competitors in your same field. So that is where you should have your experience in trying to negotiate it with your client, and then you get into the uh, well, once when you try to get into the company, then yes, you need to have a very good confidence on yourself and your product, or the service that you're going to offer. And based on that, for doing all these things, you need experience. So for that, I worked for a company, learned the experience, learned how a company works, and then how the management should be, how the founder or a CEO should be, and how the interactions and how the communication should be, and everything. So this took almost say 4 to 5 years in my after my graduation, and then eventually, yes, I have started my own company now, and yeah, here I am today. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Durga Prasad, what your company is related with?
Madam, we are into a complete fabrication. Like you see, we have a parking sheds, right, in our college.
Yeah.
So that is one. We are, if you could see, you can see an industry in front of our. From the B block, you could see industries right in front of our campus, like at a particular distance. Those are called PEBs, pre-engineered buildings. So we are into that. And coming to solar, we are into solar EPC and solar street lights. So solar EPC, we do the complete engineering, procurement, and construction. So we are official vendors for Greenco Energy. We are official vendors for L&T Metro Rail. We are official vendors for GVK projects and this GMR also. And with this, I've developed my own module mounting structure, like where you place all these solar panels and install these solar panels. And coming to solar street lights, if you guys can see, me, VK Pawan, and Sai Vivek had done a project which is still there in front of the canteen. So
Yeah.
my journey started there as a solar street light, uh, like a final project in my graduation, to having my own streetlight brand right now. And that is one sector. And third one is construction. So we are into regular constructions of apartments and all. So that we are yet to start. We were supposed to start 3 months earlier, but because of this COVID, we had to extend it for another 3 years, 3 months. Sorry.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Hello, Durga Prasad. This is Mangesh, sir.
Sir, tell me. Good evening.
Good evening. You told about your software patent. What kind of that
Yes,
software
sir.
is?
So basically, it is an online background verification portal. So where you can store all your data, like your employment, your identity, your educational, your health, and your certifications, if any. So everything is verified, and you can have them handy on our portal, and you can access them whenever and wherever. So similarly, when you join for a company or a corporate, they do. The corporates have your background verified checked. So for that, they have their official vendors who does all these background verification for them. So there are multiple cases where the verification is not up to the mark or efficient, and due to which the corporates are having trouble in completing the projects and reaching the quality control or quality recommendations by the client. So then they are facing these troubles and problems where the verification vendors aren't doing the verification properly. So for that, we have come up with this View Docs, which is a data management and a background verification portal. So a user can have all his documents and a verifier can verify all these documents on our portal. And this complete process happens within 24 hours, depending upon the user availability. And coming to the regular and traditional process, that takes 7 to 10 days, which is again time taking. So this is the product we have already developed, and probably by another 2 to 3 days, we are launching it. Hello.
Hello. Okay. Applying the patent is quite difficult task. I think.
Yes, sir. It is a difficult task because you should gauge your competitors as well, where you should see if there are anyone who's similar into your own invention, and then you should see what his invention into, and then again you should see what your invention is into. If there are any similarities, how better you could develop your product, and if there are no similarities, if there is no one, then you should make sure that your product caters for each and everything which is in the market right now. So for the verification part, we are giving our services to all the banks, the corporates, the embassies, the NBFCs, and like name any verification required companies. Yes, we can cater our services to them. So application of the patent, like if we want to do it individually, then that could be a difficult task. But I have my own patent attorney, so I just approach him. I just give him the complete write up about my invention, and then he does it on behalf of me.
I think
Yes,
sir joined. Sir joined. Sir, good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening. Good evening.
Hello,
Go
sir.
ahead.
How are you?
Go ahead. Go ahead. Durga,
How are you, sir?
how are you?
I'm good, sir. How are you?
Fine, fine. Session over, na?
Yes, sir.
It's going on, sir.
It's going
the
on, sir.
questions are,
Go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah.
yes, sir.
End of the session, I'll talk.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Hello, Durga Prasad. How are you?
I'm good, sir. How
Rajnikant.
are you? Hello, sir. Hello, sir. How are you?
After so long time again, I'm seeing you literally in this platform.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
One fine thing I would like to tell you that I first of all I congratulate you that you have received a Young Entrepreneur Award, right? I feel that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
I congratulate you that, and also I think you are the first alumni from the college. Like me to say, first batch student from our college, right?
Yes,
And
sir.
al-
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and also you received two awards from our college also, like best alumni award and outstanding support award also both.
And also
Yes,
he is BOS member, sir, our college, our autonomous body.
Yeah. That's what I want to say. The students also. He is a BOS member also for our autonomous structure. So I'm very happy to see you, Durga Prasad, in this platform.
Sir,
And actually, I thought of conducting a session.
likewise, sir. Even- Okay. Yes, sir.
Really, I need some suggestions for our students so that whoever is having a passionate to go for his career towards entrepreneur. So give
Yes,
some
sir.
insights so that many of the students are having passion towards to the entrepreneur, but
Yes,
they
sir.
are not having ideas like how to go and how to approach, because many of them are having some kind of they're not having physical support or they're not having financial support somebody. So
Yes, sir.
like
Yes.
do you know any kind of companies or any kind of government sectors who are going to support the students who are having a passion towards any ideas they have like that? Please, if you have any ideas, can you?
Yes, sir. We have MSMEs, we have startup accelerators, we have a T-Hub, where if your idea is really worth it, they will definitely support you or get in touch or put you in touch with who can support your idea. So there's another platform called Unsolved, UNSOLVED. So Unsolved is a platform which, like, if you have a particular idea and you think that is really a breakthrough in the market where you can solve number of problems, or you can you can make the users comfortable using that particular platform or anything. You can post it on that particular platform where if someone feels that your product is really good and he wants to invest in it or he wants to know about it. So if, for example, if you are a founder and if you're looking for a co-founder, then someone with particular technology or finance or say management or marketing or operations might join you, so that your burden would get reduced, and then he will the work would be divided between you and him or her, and then you can take up the project. So this is where you can approach people. So apart from putting this beside, like you asked me, like how can they pursue entrepreneurship? So entrepreneurship is nothing but the idea, the focus, and the dedication and commitment to your idea and focus. So see, for example, I had an idea where this particular verification process is not going properly in India. So I wanted to focus and I wanted to create a platform uh, like where things happen very quick, efficient, and even the data of the user is being protected, and the process quick. They need not wait so long until the agency submit the report about the candidate. So I've started working on this since 2017, parallelly when I've established my mechanical startup. So mechanical startup was like there are two things. One is need of the hour, and second one is the traditional thing where if you have very good contacts and you are pretty sure that you'll definitely get orders from that particular company, and until you reach your win-win situation in the market. Yes, get in touch with them, give your best quality, do not expect profits in the starting, give wonderful services, and then see, ultimately being client centric would definitely work, because it is ultimately he's the one who's going to pay the money. So as I said, dedication and commitment towards your own idea and how to make it big is the first important uh, aspect in becoming an entrepreneur. And second thing, have a focus. So entrepreneurship is nothing but like I've started one today, so I'm an entrepreneur. That is not entrepreneurship. Like entrepreneurship is nothing but with you, along with you, your team, your vendors, your clients, and everything should grow, and you should be one of the part of the ecosystem as a team player. So uh, it is not that like you should have a projection for 1 year. Acha, I've started a thing. Yes, I'm an entrepreneur. That is never an entrepreneurship. So you should have a focus for say for 5 years, for 10 years, for 15 years. So in first 5 years, like this is my goal and this is the thing I should achieve. Next 10 years, for the next 5 years, this is my goal, and for the next 5 years, this is my goal, and I should see myself here, and this is how I should promote myself, my company, and ultimately you have people whom you should pay, your welders, your fabricators, your fitters, and your designers, your marketing team, your sales team, your operations team. You have a team for whom you should pay salary every month. So you should make sure that you are not getting any proper money or proper profits, but you should make sure that the salaries are being paid, because they are dependent on you, and the company is also dependent on you. So starting 2 years is very crucial, like based on this particular time that we are in. So first 2 years is really, really, really very crucial for an entrepreneur. And yeah, like I just drifted it in a different way, but see, for an entrepreneur to start a startup, yes, idea and competitions in that particular idea, and how you can approach people, or how you can market your idea so that you can become the first unicorn in that particular concept, if that is new, or if you are already if you are establishing an existing model which is a traditional business. These are the differentiations or the things that you need to consider while starting your entrepreneurship or your enterprise. Yes, sir.
Thank you, yaar. Thank you very much. You have given some wonderful points to the students.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, Durga Prasad, I have a question for you.
Yes, ma'am.
Suppose if you want to recruit any of the juniors,
Yes, ma'am.
what type of qualifications that you will look on them?
Ma'am, I see the knowledge of the candidate. Like, I don't look at his academics or his marks or his humongous percentage or whatever it is. I see his knowledge on the product or in his field, what he is interested in or what he is good at, and then his dedication, his commitment, and then I recruit them if it is freshers. And if I'm recruiting experienced candidates, then I'll give a small test in their field of experience that they have applied and they've done, and recruit them.
Okay.
So, like, I am not a guy who looks for people who have got 90% or 85% or distinction. Like, I want a candidate who has very good knowledge. So
Yeah,
if he's
exactly.
a
Percentage doesn't matter.
5 year, it doesn't matter to me, ma'am, because I myself had a 53 percentage while I was in my graduation. So percentage doesn't matter to me. It is only his commitment, his the knowledge that he has, and the zeal to learn new things and work in the ecosystem and atmosphere and get the projects done quick. That's all.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, students, if you want to ask anything, you can ask him directly, or else you can type the question in the chat box.
Any language, Telugu, Hindi, English, anything is fine. We can talk.
Yeah. Before you are going to start the company, have you worked anyway?
Yes, ma'am. I work for two companies. One is into solar and one is into mechanical filters, which are used in this thermal power production plant.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, Nagarjuna. How are you?
Yeah, hello.
Hello,
This is
Nagarjuna.
Nagarjuna. Yes, okay.
Nagarjuna, faculty.
Faculty.
Oh,
He's not a student.
I'm sorry.
Good evening, sir.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
So,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, sir.
it's okay. It's okay.
You look too young.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Tell me, sir.
Nothing. So, what are the inputs that our
Yes, sir.
department has given to you? And because of that, you have
Yes,
reached to this
sir.
position. So, now what I'm going to tell you is our department faculty and even
Yes,
HOD
sir.
are providing more than what you have received in the previous. We are even giving more to the present students.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So, but still,
Yes, sir. That is true. I've
there is a
seen that
lag.
also.
There is a lag.
Yes, sir. Yes,
So,
sir.
how
Yes,
to
sir.
fulfill that?
True, sir. Sir, see, I am a guy who believes in the complete practical approach of looking at things and getting the work done. So, what I can suggest is that, sir, let us have more. Like, anyway, we are becoming autonomous now, or we have already become autonomous, I guess. So, let us have our curriculum in such a way where we get more time for practical knowledge or practical information, because I see we have wonderful machinery and wonderful equipment in our college. So instead of having labs like alternate days or once or twice or thrice in a week, let us split our curriculum. Like, let us have like, in the morning session let's have theory, and in the afternoon session let's have practical subjects or practical knowledge, where they can put hands on it and then they can get things done. That is how like Balashwari sir, Manaya sir, and the first HOD Rajesh sir had made us to do. So
Okay, right.
that is how we have learned so much of knowledge got knowledge and things. Knowledge transfer from them was knowledgeable at the time, and they have given us wonderful experiments and examples, and they have given us their own live examples what they have done in their previous experiences and all. So interacting with the students and then the practical approach would do better things. Once he has that he has his hands on the metal and on the machinery and all, then definitely he'll learn it. That is how even we have done that also.
Okay, do you expect any new thing that means that we have to implement in our college to, especially for our department, for their career growth?
Sir, like now the market is in such a way, like being only a subjective or having subject knowledge is not going to work for us now. The markets are changing like day by day, and every fortnight there is a new thing that is coming into the market. So I want the team to be techno-commercial team or techno-commercial passing out batches, where we'll have that own we'll have our own USP for that. Like if we consider rest of the colleges with our college, like if we implement this techno-commercial aspect into our curriculum, then we'll be the we'll stand out than the regular colleges, because our students would be able to give the exact commercial aspect for that product and also the technical aspect for the product. Like we used to have MEFA and some like within the 4 years of complete educational curriculum that we had, like the all hail this JNTU, there were only some 4 to 5 management subjects in our college in our curriculum when we were the first batch students, when it was completely JNTU curriculum. So but now we have become autonomous, so like introduce another two to like at least let us have 2 managerial subjects in every year, sir.
హలో
Hello.
బ్రదర్, నేను ఫైనల్ ఇయర్ మెకానికల్ నుంచి మాట్లాడుతున్నాను, శివకుమార్ ని. యాక్చువల్లీ అన్న, నేను 15 minutes లేట్ జాయిన్ అయ్యాను. నాకు అసలు కంపెనీ మీ కంపెనీ గురించి నాకు కొంచెం ఇప్పుడే గూగుల్లో చూసాను. యాక్చువల్లీ మొత్తం ఇంజనీరింగ్ ఫీల్డ్ మొత్తం వర్క్ ఉన్నది. ఇప్పుడు మా ఫైనల్ ఇయర్స్, ఇప్పుడు మీ ఫైనల్ ఇయర్ కదా సార్, ఏమైనా వ్యాకెన్సీస్ ఏమైనా ఐడియా ఏమైనా ఉన్నాయా? అసలుకి మీ కంపెనీకి రావాలంటే మాకు ఏమైనా స్కిల్స్, ఎలాంటి స్కిల్స్ కావాలి?
నా కంపెనీలకి రావాలి అనుకుంటే మాత్రం మీకు సూపర్వైజింగ్ స్కిల్స్ కావాలి. సో సూపర్వైజింగ్ స్కిల్స్ కావాలి అంటే ప్రొడక్ట్ గురించి, అంటే నేను చేసేవంతా ఫ్యాబ్రికేషన్ వర్క్ మొత్తం. ఈ షెడ్ వేయడం కానీ, పర్గోలాస్ అని ఉంటాయి, మన వెల్డింగ్ ఎలా చేస్తున్నారు, వెల్డింగ్ గురించి సంబంధించిన వర్క్ మొత్తం ఉంటుంది మన దగ్గర. వెల్డింగ్, ఈ బఫింగ్, ఈ గ్రైండింగ్, ఇవన్నీ ఉంటాయి మన దానికి సంబంధించి. అవన్నీ ఆల్రెడీ మన కాలేజ్ లో మెషినరీ కూడా ఉంది. సో దానికి మనము బేసికల్ గా కాలేజ్ లో పిచ్చలైట్ అని చెప్పేసి నార్మల్ గా చేసుకుంటూ వెళ్ళిపోతాం, కానీ ప్రాక్టికల్ గా వచ్చేసరికి మనకి ఎవ్రీ ఎంఎం కౌంట్ ఉంటుంది. సో 5 mm 10 mm రేంజ్ లో కూడా మనం చేయాల్సి వస్తుంది. ఒక్కొక్కసారి మైక్రాన్స్ లెవెల్ కి కూడా వెళ్ళాల్సి వస్తుంది ప్రెసిషన్ దగ్గరికి. సో ఎంత మనం ప్రాక్టికల్ గా మన కాలేజ్ ల్యాబ్ చాలు మనకి నేర్చుకోవడానికి చాలా వరకు.
సార్ ఓకే, ఇప్పుడేమో ఇంటర్న్షిప్స్ అంటే మనం ప్రొవైడ్ చేస్తాం సార్ మా ఫైనల్ ఇయర్స్ వాళ్ళకి, అంటే మేము జాయిన్ అయిదాం అనుకుంటున్నాము.
ఇంటర్న్షిప్స్ అంటే జూలై ఎండింగ్ కి స్టార్ట్ అవ్వచ్చు, ఎందుకంటే బేసికల్ గా ఈ కోవిడ్ వల్ల మేమేం ప్రాజెక్ట్స్ తీసుకోలేదు, అన్ని పెండింగ్ లో పెట్టాం ప్రస్తుతానికి ప్రాజెక్ట్స్ ఉన్నవి. సో వన్స్ అవి స్టార్ట్ అయిన తర్వాత ఇంటర్న్షిప్స్ ఓపెన్ అవుతాయి.
ఎందుకంటే ఇప్పుడు మేము ఖాళీ ఉన్నాం సార్, అసలు ఆన్లైన్ ట్రైనింగ్ ఇస్తున్నా కానీ మాకు కొంచెం బెనిఫిట్ గా ఉంటది. ఇంట్లో
ఆన్లైన్ ట్రైనింగ్ మన మెకానికల్ కి వర్కౌట్ కాదబ్బా.
అంటే జస్ట్ అంటే మాకు కావాల్సిన ఏంటివి అంటే గ్రైండింగ్ కానీ ఏమన్నా టాపిక్స్ కొంచెం కామెంట్ బాక్స్ లో పెడితే మేము జర ప్రిపేర్ అవుతాము. అంటే మాకు ఈజీగా, అంటే మీ కంపెనీలకి మాకు ఏం కావాలి, ఎలాంటి స్కిల్స్ కావాలి, అంటే మేము ఇలా బయట ఇప్పుడు మేము ఇండస్ట్రీ, మాకు ఇంటి పక్కన చిన్న ఇండస్ట్రీ ఉంది, అంటే మా బాబాయ్ వాళ్ళది చిన్న వెల్డింగ్ అని, అలా మేము ఎలా చేస్తామో నేర్చుకుంటే మాకు కొంచెం బెనిఫిట్ అవుతుంటది కదా అని.
అది ఇంకా నేను దాన్ని ఏమంటారు, అట్లాంటి సిచ్యువేషన్ ఉండి మీ పక్కన బాబాయ్ది వర్క్ షాప్ ఉంది అనుకుంటే అప్పుడు ఆన్లైన్ అవసరం లేదు, డైరెక్ట్ అక్కడికి వెళ్ళిపోయి నాలెడ్జ్ ఐ మీన్ అక్కడ వాళ్ళు ఎట్లా పని చేస్తున్నారు, ఎట్లా గ్రైండింగ్ చేస్తున్నారు, వెల్డింగ్ ఎలా చేస్తున్నారు, ఒకవేళ వాళ్ళ దగ్గర మాన్యువల్ గ్రైండింగ్ మిషన్ ఉందా, అవన్నీ చూసి వాటన్నిటితోటి వర్క్ చేయడం స్టార్ట్ చేసేస్తే మీకే ఈజీగా వర్క్ తొందరగా అర్థమైపోతుంది. మన మెకానికల్ ఫీల్డ్ మనం ఆన్లైన్ లో నేర్చుకునేది ఏమి ఉండదు. అంటిల్ ఆర్ అన్లెస్ మనం చేతులు పెట్టి మన చేతితోటి మెషిన్ పట్టుకొని ఆ మెటల్ ని మన షీట్ మెటల్ కానీ, లేకపోతే ఆ రాడ్ ని కానీ, లేకపోతే మన పైప్స్ కానీ, ఇవన్నిటిని జాయిన్ చేసి ఎలా వెల్డింగ్ చేయాలి, ఎలా గ్రైండింగ్ చేయాలి, అవన్నీ మనం చేతితో చేస్తే తప్ప మనకి ప్రాక్టికల్ థియరిటికల్ గా వర్కౌట్ కాదు మెకానికల్ ఫీల్డ్.
Brother, if you give a chance to me, I can prove it myself, brother. That's why I'm asking.
That's what I'm saying. Like, wait till July 31st because market is not good and no company is also open for projects now. So July 31st వరకు ఆగండి, చేస్తాను 100% చేయొచ్చు.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much, sir, for your words.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now coming to
Police
online
Sivakumar.
class.
Sir.
Yeah, you just unmute your video.
Okay, sir.
Right. You're perfect. Right.
Yes, sir.
Prasad,
Sir, చెప్పండి.
see, that's what you just again and again you tell about our labs. If your students are logging in our labs, means
Yes, sir.
you can see we have a production technology lab in second year. They are very well known about the all manufacturing process, like all weldings, what are types of welding, and then sheet metal grinding, everything, bending also, everything we have. That
Yes, sir.
time
Yes, sir.
everyone should take in an easy way,
Yes,
neglecting. That's why due to the negligence of these 4 years, these things, these are
Yes,
the
sir.
situations, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
From the third year, they have a mission to lab. Any mechanical student, they have to know the labs, complete lab. They have a practical knowledge.
Correct, sir.
In production technology lab, and our mission to lab is enough to do whatever, right?
True, sir. Our labs are ultimate, sir.
And okay, you just, that's what I'll request you people, what aluminum people means alumni, you just from your word, it's better to reach
Yes,
the
sir.
student. That's what
Yes, sir.
our
Yes, sir.
main motto and main intention,
I'll do it.
right?
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
that's what,
So, guys, see, like college has given the best labs and best setup in our college, like our heat transfer lab or our mechanical lab or production technology lab. You have, you can prepare your molding, you have everything within the college. And see, the 3 years of time, we think like, acha, we can bunk it and then sit in the playground, play cricket or something. Could be at that point of time, but coming like eventually when you pass out and when you want to get into placements and all, people will look at your knowledge on the product and not what you have done. Like when you mention in your resume or something, they look at what you have done and what you have learned. And these days, no company gives what you want to do or gives importance to your hobbies because no one looks at it. If you play cricket, if you play basketball, if you play volleyball or something, yes, that is just an extracurricular activity for them. But ultimately, if you want to get into a good company, earn good salary, and then grow in your life, then knowledge is most important thing, and that comes from college and nowhere else. Because once you get into the market, people will be in an assumption that you know something, and they'll try to brush you up, and then they'll directly push you into the project. And if you don't know anything, there will be high chances that they can fire you from that particular project or the company. So utilize the maximum time, utilize the labs in your college, get each and every detail, know each and every detail, then come out. And yes, there is wide scope and wide range of technologies that are available in the same mechanical field. You have CNC coding, you have lathe machine grinding, you have fabrication, you have sheet metal fabrication, you have a number of things. you can do casting, you can do forging, you can become a turner, you can become a fitter, you can become like whatever it is, you can take it and you can go into that particular field and excel in it. But for doing everything you need to have knowledge, and again I'm stressing on that. Yes, use the college labs because knowledge comes from there. And once you join a company, no one has time or no one has that patience to teach you everything from basics again. So like bunking it for 1 or 2 times is fine, but bunking it completely or then having no interest in attending the labs will affect you ultimately. If you want to see, we are engineers, right? Like we should be in a position to, create something new with the college labs and college things that we have. Though I see like I regularly follow our Facebook page. Like I see so many people doing their F1 cars and other various things, and developing things. That is really good. Be like that. Come out creative. See projects. I mean, learn so much from our laboratories. We have I don't know who's the lab in charge or lab technicians right now. They would be definitely well experienced from their past experiences. So learn from them. Ask them like how we can do things and how we can do it in a hatke way. How you can stand out and what I'm sorry guys, there was a call. So how we can do things differently than what the your competitor in your at that particular interview time is doing. So knowledge is more important now, and that comes from college and college labs, because college is ready to teach you how things work. And coming out of, and once you get into your full-time job or full-time employment, then yes, no one has the time to teach it until or unless you get a wonderful boss, which is a bit difficult with our field right now. Yes, sir.
Yeah, thank you, Prasad.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Mr. Prasad,
Yes, sir.
a small question. So
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
now in this pandemic situation, most of our classes are going to be in online only. Even most of the things we are doing in online. So what differs between the online and offline, which will be more effective
Your
for
voice
the
is not
students?
clear. Sir, can you come again? Can you come again, sir? Your voice is not clear.
In this pandemic situation,
Yes, sir.
so this corona has made us to learn about the online classes.
True, sir. True, sir. True, sir.
So according to you, how differs the online classes and regular classes? Which affects more?
How
Which give an effective?
everybody, everything,
And
everybody.
which gives the effects results also, exam point of view, generally.
That but coming to me, that we have on. So yes, sir. Like you can have all the theory subjects online. That's not a bigger thing. So you can ask them to be creative in getting,
Nagarjuna,
implementing your theory.
how Durga Prasad know about this?
No,
So
sir.
only
Generally,
thing
I'm
is, if
asking online classes
classes,
and offline classes.
carefully listen these online classes after Corona, then come
Yes,
to
sir.
college.
That is what, sir. You should have practical knowledge in our particular field. So
Like internship,
yes, sir.
they have to do whatever
Yes, sir.
have to learn from the online classes. That's it. Why? Because anything everywhere at end point is necessary. So maybe we expect as a positive way. Corona also at the end of one stage. Later on, everything is open. Everything is retained. That's what. Again, have to reconstruct it. That's it. Oh, Durga Prasad knows this question. Huh?
Yes,
Yeah, just
yes,
asking, sir, about these online classes and
No,
offline.
no.
And again,
Yeah,
in
you are right.
Prasad, one
You are
more.
right. Mm.
yes.
Suppose if you want to hire a person from our college, so what the basic things
Yes,
that
sir.
you are going to observe in the
Yes,
student?
sir.
What to
As I
expect
said,
from
sir,
our
like
student?
like proficiency in their field of interest that they have shown. If he wants to be a welder, if he wants to be a design engineer, then yes, I would look at his skills on AutoCAD or Pro-E or whatever tool that we are using now. And I'll give him a particular test, and I'll have a tool test also. So once I feel comfortable with them doing it in a bigger and a better way, yes, I'll definitely recruit them. Sir. And coming to the supervisor roles or shift engineers or production engineers, then a complete knowledge on the product,
So do MTech,
knowledge and services. Yes, sir,
yes,
tell me.
higher education like MTech, is it necessary for all the mechanical students to do MTech, or by BTech itself they can get a very good job in a very good position?
Sir, see, I tell you, this is a generic question because, see, if a person is really having a very good knowledge and he's getting succeeded, you like right after his diploma. I've seen so many people in the field where a diploma candidate having very good knowledge is growing big and doing better things than a BTech engineer and an MTech engineer. So ultimately, when you have that particular knowledge on how to approach things and how to have a solution for that particular problem or given situation or a given product or a given project, that helps them, sir. Like that teaches them far better than what books teach them or whatever like the degrees or anything wouldn't required for all that thing until or unless he's really willing to upgrade his skills. Sir, ultimately education is important for everyone and that gives them wide opportunities, and then they'll excel and upgrade in the field of in that particular field. But ultimately having degree without any knowledge is again time waste and money waste. That's also you have a knowledge. So for example, he learns particular things in his diploma and then he'll join BTech. He'll learn some other things, and in BTech after BTech he'll join MTech and then he'll learn some other things. So everything is interconnected. Graduation, I mean diploma, undergrad, postgrad is really important these days because what I see these days, like when I'm going for these interviews and all, I see people are like with better, like once a BTech candidate is able to explain that particular process better than the diploma candidate, because in BTech he is taught how to communicate, and coming to post graduation he is taught how to manage the complete product. So yes, everything is interlinked, and MTech is definitely important for everyone. Sir. Growing on with a degree is helpful for them in learning new things and gaining more knowledge. So BTech, any BTech candidate can do MTech, and then they'll definitely get succeeded in the field that they are looking for. Like if it is competitive production and product management field. Product management field, yes, sir.
Yeah. So any
And now,
student, I'll expect Nagarjuna.
sir.
We'll expect questions from students.
Yes, sir, sure, sir.
So anyone? So it's nothing but so Durga Prasad.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, well done. So
Thank you, sir.
yeah, already today onwards our
Hello.
admissions are started. Durga Prasad. So you also go through our social media. Prasad, are you
Yes,
able
sir.
to hear? Are you able to hear? Durga Prasad,
Hello.
are you able to hear, ma?
Yes, sir. Hello.
Yeah, yeah. So,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
once
You're
again,
audible.
so thank you for your presentation. And one more thing, I do the favor for the college.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So already we have a lot of sources to promote our college seats and etc. So through Google, through Facebook, through Instagram, through Twitter, and a number of social
Sir,
media.
hello.
Already we are uploaded a number of pics and a number of things today.
Yes,
So
yes, sir.
you just go through those social media programs and our college things. You just again you read it, and again you also in various channels you promote our college also, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Definitely.
So give a reviews through the Google.
Definitely, sir. Definitely. I'll do
Just
that.
go through our college website.
Yes, sir.
So Google reviews are available. Just to go through that, you better to give your valuable suggestions and feedback also.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'll do that.
So in our college, artificial intelligence, some of new CSC courses also available. Just our part, you also from you also, we want a little bit benefit.
I'll do that, sir. I'll do that. I'll do that. Yes, sir.
So, and Jerina, I want to ask one question.
Yes, sir.
So, who will schedule these alumni talks? Where is the source, ma?
Myself, I'm selecting the candidates and I'm doing, sir.
That's it, no? Not
sir.
from the set or not from the group or
No,
not from
no, sir,
TNT,
no.
right?
No.
So, the timing is okay, na? 6 to 7?
Actually, these people are available only during that period, sir, because they're
Okay,
busy
our
with their
alumni
office work.
students. For,
Yeah.
okay, for advantage of them only, right?
Only
So,
tomorrow,
what
one.
about already day before yesterday, I'll discuss with you and some of faculty members. What about other students? So almost at least 10 faculty members are available. At least 10 faculty members, 10 into 15, at least multiply with the 15 means at least those students also must and should they have to join. What happened, where we are lagging? The interaction is between alumni and faculty members. As my knowledge, I observing last few couple of days. Am I right? So today morning to 4 o'clock, a little bit busy with our programs. That's why I'm not able to connect it. So tomorrow we'll connect. Students, see the Durga Prasad, very good personalities we have. So students are more and more students are available. They may ask some questions. They have to clarify, right? That is
Yes,
good,
sir. Yes, sir.
my knowledge. Now 23. 23 means 4, 5 or 6 students only joined. So what is use?
Yes, sir.
Is it right, Prasad? So we'll concentrate on students, ma.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So, Jerina, you conclude it and you go ahead. So tomorrow at 11 o'clock, we'll conduct a meeting for all faculty members. Mangesh sir is available. Mangesh sir, sir, you schedule a meeting on tomorrow 11 o'clock for all faculty members. If any classwork is there in that time, just postpone or prepone.
Okay, sir.
11 o'clock sharp, we'll conduct a meeting for all faculty.
Okay, sir. I will schedule right now, sir.
Yes, sir. So thank you, Prasad. If possible, once again, you better to meet our students, right? If
Definitely, sir. Anytime, anytime.
Schedule again. So why? Because dynamic personalities like you people, your words also required for our students. Our motivation is required for our students, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's what tomorrow onwards we'll take care of. Again, if any time you have free, Jerina ma'am will interact with you.
Yes, sir.
Give your schedule, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Definitely.
Yeah.
Thank you, Durga Prasad. If you don't mind, can we share your email address with the students so that if there is an opportunity, they can contact you?
Anytime, sir. Anytime. It is durga@dpepl.com. I'll mention. I'm messaging.
Can you text you, please? Can you text in the text?
I'm doing it.
Otherwise, the Rajinikanth number you have.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Rajinikanth
Yes, sir.
number with Durga Prasad, I think.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You take Durga Prasad number.
Yes, sir. I have, sir. I have his profile.
visiting card also. You send to Rajinikanth WhatsApp.
I'll do that. I'll do that,
Yeah.
sir. Yes,
Do
sir.
it, ma. Otherwise, me
Yes,
also
sir.
I'll share to Rajinikanth.
Yes.
I'll
Once
do
again,
that, sir. I'll
thank
do
you.
that. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Yes, ma. Okay, ma.
Thank you, Dr.
Yeah.
Serena,
Thank you.
you go ahead, ma.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Durga
Yes,
sir,
ma'am.
I
Yes,
would
ma'am.
like to thank you for being a very busy schedule. You had given 1 hour of time with us. You said that you will be busy with your meetings and you had postponed your meetings also. So
That's okay, ma'am. Anything for college. Yes,
Yeah,
ma'am.
Prasad is very
really thank
busy.
you so
I
much.
also know.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I would like to end the session right now. So if any
Yes, ma'am.
queries will be there, our students, your juniors would like to contact through your mail ID.
Mail ID is fine. Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn. Anything is fine. It's
Okay.
reach out Durga everywhere. I'm typing that also.
Okay, Durga Prasad.
Just go through our Facebook, Prasad, CMR Mechanical, CMR Technical Campus
CMR
Facebook.
page. Go to the CMR
Reach
page.
Durga.
So
Yes,
there
I.
also you can. Yeah. So I thank all the faculty and my dear students for participating in this alumni session. I thank you all. Tomorrow we'll be meeting with another alumni. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Chalo,
Thank you,
guys.
Prasad. Thank
Thank
you.
you so much.
Thank you, yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.